G'day everybody, my name's James and today we're going to be restoring these old rusty car ramps into these newly looking red ones. I found these car ramps on a Facebook ad for $20 and I thought it was a bargain too good to resist. So today we're going to be removing all the surface rust and painting them red. And the best tool I chose for this job was a Y wheel attached to an impact driver. So with the Y wheel attached to the drill, all you need to do is start spinning up the drill and then you can see how quickly and easily it removes the surface rust from the car ramp. A quick little tip that I used was to attach a zip tie around the trigger and tighten that up, and as soon as you do that, all you need to do is attach to a battery and then the drill will just start spinning automatically, which saves your finger from getting tired. So all there is left to do is just to work your way around the car ramp until all the surface rust is removed, that way you're all ready for painting. Now that all the surface rust is removed from the car, it's time to paint it. I chose Julius Metal Shield epoxy enamel in the gloss True Red. Take your time to read the safety instructions and the directions on the back of the can so you know what you're doing for painting. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get to painting. To paint, all you need to do is just dab a little bit on your brush, wipe away the excess, then just brush on what you have left on your brush in just nice even coats. Sometimes it can be best to thin down your paint for the first coat with a little bit of terps if you're using oil-based paint, but I just put it on straight out of the can, which worked perfectly fine for me. It isn't going to look perfect on the first coat, that's why we do more than one coat. I put 2 coats on this project and it turned out perfect. Now all you need to do is just work your way around the car ramps. As I said, I put 2 coats on, which took me about 4 days to do because it was 1 coat on each side. Each coat will take up to 4 hours to touch dry, but will take up to 24 hours to dry enough for you to paint over with your next coat. Just be patient because it can take longer in cold or damp conditions. So after your first coat is done, wait at least 24 hours, then flip it over and now it's time to paint the next side. So now it's just time to paint this side, and all we're doing exactly the same thing that we did on the front. Just light simple strokes, and it isn't going to look perfect on the first coat, that's why we do 2 coats. You really start to notice that the colour pops out after the second coat.
Yeah.
Okay, now that both car ramps are fully painted with 2 coats on it, it's time to test them. I decided to test these on my 1990 Holden Barina, which I'm currently using as a paddock car. I have videos on my channel of what we have done to this car so far. If you'd like to check them out, I'll leave a card up in the top corner for you to click on now. So just line up the rounds of the wheels under the car, and it's always best to do this on a hard surface, not on grass like I have here, but I had no intention of getting under the car, so I wasn't too worried. So all you have to do is just drive up onto the car ramps now, and as you can see, the car goes up there nice and easy, and if you have a look at all the clearance under there, it will make it so much easier to do oil changes or any other mods I feel like doing to this car. As you can see, the car went up and down on the car ramps really easily and has caused no damage to the car or the car ramps. So here's the completed car ramps. I'm sure I'll find a lot of uses for these as I work on cars quite often at my house, and I also make videos on cars. As that Holden brand that you saw just before, there's also a 1981 Rover that I am working on at the moment, and a video for that will be out very shortly. So thank you for watching this video. If you like what you saw, make sure you check out my other videos linked in the outro and down in the description. Don't forget to subscribe while you're down there and turn on the bell so you never miss another one of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.